Many people consider themselves car experts, but even the most experienced drivers and enthusiasts can fall for common myths that lead to costly mistakes. Some of these misconceptions might seem harmless, but they can actually cause unnecessary expenses or even damage your vehicle in the long run. Whether it's outdated advice passed down over the years or misinformation spread online, believing these myths could mean you're unknowingly making poor decisions about maintenance, fuel efficiency, or overall car care. Before you assume you know what's best for your car, it's important to separate fact from fiction, because some of these myths might surprise you. Premium gas equals more power and speed. Many drivers believe that using premium gas will instantly make their car faster and more powerful. It sounds logical, right? After all, the word premium makes it seem like a superior option. But here's the truth. Premium gas doesn't magically boost speed or horsepower unless your car is specifically designed for it. Premium fuel has a higher octane rating, which helps prevent engine knocking in high-performance or turbocharged engines. If your car requires premium gas, using regular fuel could cause knocking, reduce efficiency, or even damage the engine over time. But if your car is designed for regular gas, upgrading to premium won't do anything special. It won't make your car accelerate faster, give you better gas mileage, or improve engine life. It's just an unnecessary expense. Think of it like this. Imagine you have a regular cup of coffee that gives you the energy you need for the day. Now, let's say there's a more expensive, ultra-premium coffee made for people who work extreme night shifts. If you drink that, will you suddenly be twice as energetic? No! Your body only needs a certain amount of caffeine to function efficiently, just like a regular engine only needs a certain octane level to run properly. Anything beyond that is just wasted. Electric cars can't be driven in the rain. Many people believe that electric cars can't be driven in the rain, fearing that water might cause them to short circuit or even electrocute the driver. But this is nothing more than a myth. In reality, electric vehicles, EVs, are designed to handle all kinds of weather, including heavy rain. Just like gas-powered cars, EVs go through rigorous safety testing to ensure they can withstand wet conditions without any risk of electrical failure. Think about it. If rain could damage an EV, why would major car manufacturers release them for public use? Electric vehicles are built with waterproof and insulated battery systems, making them just as safe in the rain as any other car. In fact, electric cars often have an advantage in wet conditions because they don't have air intakes or exhaust pipes that can get clogged with water. Some EVs, like Teslas, have even been seen driving through deep floods without stalling, something most gas-powered cars can't do. Additionally, charging an electric car in the rain is completely safe. Charging ports and cables are designed with multiple layers of protection to prevent water from causing any issues. The connectors are sealed, and the charging process won't even start unless the connection is secure. So unless you're driving through a hurricane or a flood, conditions that are dangerous for any vehicle, your EV will perform just fine in the rain. Bigger vehicles are always safer. Many people believe that bigger vehicles like SUVs and trucks are always safer than smaller cars. It seems logical. More size means more protection, right? While it's true that larger vehicles can offer more protection in certain crash scenarios, size alone doesn't guarantee safety. In fact, depending on the situation, a bigger vehicle can sometimes be more dangerous. One major factor is maneuverability. Larger vehicles are heavier and harder to control, especially in emergency situations. They take longer to stop, have a higher risk of rolling over, and can be more difficult to handle in tight spaces or slippery conditions. Studies have shown that SUVs and trucks have a higher rollover rate compared to smaller cars, especially in sharp turns or during sudden swerves. Another overlooked factor is crash avoidance technology. Many modern sedans and compact cars come equipped with advanced safety features like automatic emergency braking, lane departure warnings, and collision avoidance systems. These features can sometimes prevent accidents altogether, making smaller cars just as safe, or even safer, than larger ones. And let's not forget about pedestrian safety. Bigger vehicles have larger blind spots and higher front ends, making it harder to see pedestrians, cyclists, and smaller cars. This increases the risk of accidents, especially in crowded urban areas or parking lots. So, while bigger vehicles can offer protection in certain crashes, they also come with their own risks. The safest vehicle isn't necessarily the biggest one. It's the one with the best safety features, good handling, and a responsible driver behind the wheel. You must warm up your car for 10 minutes in winter. A lot of people believe that you need to let your car idle for 10 minutes in the winter before driving, thinking it helps warm up the engine and improve performance. But in reality, this is outdated advice that no longer applies to modern cars. Older vehicles with carbureted engines did need time to warm up before they could run smoothly, but today's cars use fuel injection systems that automatically adjust for cold temperatures. In most cases, your car only needs about 30 seconds of idling before it's ready to go. The best way to warm up the engine is actually by driving it. Gentle acceleration and normal driving will heat up the engine and other components much faster than idling. Letting your car idle for long periods in the winter is not only unnecessary but also wasteful. It burns extra fuel, increases emissions, and can even cause unnecessary wear on engine parts over time. Plus, if you leave your car idling unattended, it becomes an easy target for theft. So, instead of waiting around for 10 minutes, just start your car, let it run for half a minute, and then drive gently until it warms up. It's better for your engine, your wallet, and the environment. Red cars get more speeding tickets. Many people believe that red cars get more speeding tickets because they stand out and attract more attention from the police. It sounds like it could be true, but in reality, there's no real evidence to support this myth. Studies have shown that the color of your car has little to no impact on whether you get pulled over. Instead, speeding tickets are based on your driving behavior, not the color of your vehicle. The myth likely started because red is often associated with sports cars, speed, and aggression. But police officers don't pull people over just because their car is red. They rely on radar, speed cameras, and observations of reckless driving. In fact, statistics show that white, gray, and black cars are ticketed just as often, simply because they are more common on the road. What really increases your chances of getting a ticket is how you drive. If you're constantly speeding, weaving through traffic, or ignoring road signs, it won't matter if your car is red, blue, or neon green, you're still likely to get pulled over. So, instead of worrying about your car's color, focus on driving safely and following the rules of the road. Manual cars get better gas mileage. For years, people believed that manual cars get better gas mileage than automatics. This was true in the past when automatic transmissions were less efficient and used more fuel. However, modern automatic transmissions have improved so much that they often match or even outperform manuals in fuel efficiency. Today's automatics use advanced technology like continuously variable transmissions, CVTs, and multiple gears to optimize fuel consumption. These systems can shift gears more precisely than a human driver, helping the engine run at its most efficient level. In many cases, newer automatic cars get better mileage than their manual counterparts, especially in city driving where shifting gears frequently can lower efficiency. Another factor is driver behavior. While a skilled manual driver might squeeze out slightly better fuel efficiency, most people don't shift perfectly all the time. Automatics, on the other hand, are designed to maximize efficiency without the need for constant adjustments. Oil needs to be changed every 3,000 miles. Many people still believe that you need to change your car's oil every 3,000 miles, but this is an outdated rule. While it may have been true decades ago, modern engines and advanced synthetic oils have made this frequency unnecessary. Most cars today can go 5,000, 7,500, or even 10,000 miles between oil changes, depending on the manufacturer's recommendations. The 3,000-mile myth mainly comes from old marketing campaigns by oil change companies, which encouraged frequent changes to sell more services. However, car manufacturers design their engines to run efficiently with high-quality oils that last much longer. Changing your oil too often doesn't improve performance or extend engine life. It just wastes money and oil. Rolling down windows is better for MPG than AC. Many drivers believe that rolling down the windows is always better for fuel economy than using the air conditioning. While this can be true at lower speeds, it's not always the best choice, especially when driving on highways. At slower speeds, keeping the windows down does help save fuel since the AC compressor won't be running. However, at higher speeds, open windows create aerodynamic drag, making your car work harder to maintain speed and reducing fuel efficiency. This effect is especially noticeable in modern cars designed for aerodynamics, where open windows disrupt airflow and increase resistance. In contrast, using the AC does require extra energy, but modern systems are much more efficient than they used to be. On the highway, the fuel loss from drag caused by open windows can actually be greater than the energy needed to run the AC. The best approach is to roll down the windows at low speeds, like in city traffic, and use the AC on highways for better fuel efficiency and comfort. Tires will explode if you inflate to max PSI. Some drivers worry that inflating their tires to the maximum PSI listed on the sidewall will cause them to explode. While overinflating tires isn't a good idea, it's not likely to cause them to suddenly burst under normal driving conditions. The maximum PSI printed on the tire isn't the pressure at which it will explode. It's simply the highest pressure the tire is designed to handle safely. In reality, most tires can withstand much higher pressures before failing. However, inflating them to the max PSI isn't recommended because it makes the ride rougher, reduces traction, and causes uneven tire wear. The correct tire pressure for your vehicle is usually found on a sticker inside the driver's door or in the owner's manual. This recommended pressure is designed for the best balance of safety, performance, and fuel efficiency. Overinflating your tires may slightly improve gas mileage, but it also makes them more prone to damage from potholes and can reduce braking grip. You should let your fuel tank go empty before refilling. Some people believe that you should let your fuel tank go completely empty before refilling, thinking it helps clear out old fuel or improves efficiency. However, this is actually a bad habit that can damage your car in the long run. Running your tank too low can cause your fuel pump to overheat and wear out faster. The fuel in your tank acts as a coolant for the pump, and when the level gets too low, the pump is exposed to air, which can lead to overheating and expensive repairs. Additionally, over time, dirt and debris can settle at the bottom of the tank. When you run on empty, your fuel system may pull in these contaminants, potentially clogging the fuel filter or even damaging the engine. Now that we've busted these common car myths, it's time to put your knowledge to good use. Don't let outdated advice cost you money or damage your car. Stick to facts, follow your owner's manual, and make smarter decisions on the road. If you learned something new today, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more car tips and myth-busting videos. And let me know in the comments, what's a car myth you've heard that you're not sure is true? I might cover it in a future video. Thanks for watching, and drive safe.